So I've got to be honest, because you know that's how I am. I am seriously struggling with the second half of season 1 of Quantico, and I don't even know what to do about it, and I'm not even sure I should keep on watching because so far it's been very underwhelming. I don't like the new characters they brought in from this new recruit class. I still haven't learned their names, and that's on me, I know, but I'm so uninterested in them that I don't even know their names to even talk about in this video. I want to know what you guys think. Are you into this? Do you think this show can be saved or what? Because it's just really going downhill for me. It's very hard for me to pay attention to it. And I don't know what to do about it. I'm going to try to stick it out for the rest of season 1. It makes me sad because I loved it so much when it first started, and it was very intriguing up until really the finale of the first half, but now it's just boring, you know? So the big question at the beginning of this episode was surrounding this new guy who's been talking to Alex, and he was like a former NFL star, and his fiance, I guess, was injured in some sort of, or killed in some sort of attack, pregnant fiance, and in Chicago, this is where this happened, and he thought, well, Alex thought maybe this was kind of part of this cover-up, that Liam had something that went wrong with the government in Chicago, but later we find out that's not even the case, so it's kind of irrelevant. I'm not really sure what this guy's deal is, but he seems to be one of the more popular new people, so I don't know. Simon is just in a really weird place in this entire episode. He's gone off into the woods, into this cabin, and he wants to kill himself. And Alex comes out there to see him, and then he tries to kill her, and I'm just not feeling it because he's just like completely lost his mind, and I don't know. So Raina is still doing her weird stuff, and her sister's like doesn't know what she's doing. She thinks she's doing something shady because she's talking to this guy constantly by text, and then she's going to meet him. So the sister decides to disguise herself as Raina to go meet up with this guy, and the guy has like a room full of guns, and she doesn't know what's up with that, and then he figures out it wasn't really her. Caleb is like pretending to be another person. I think he's communicating with the fake stepsister of, what is her name? The blonde hair. I can't even think of her name. This is how uninterested I'm getting. You know, that girl. Why can't I think of her name? Anyway, so he's trying to figure out I guess he's trying to figure out what they're up to or who these bad people are. I don't know. I don't think he's up to no good, but I'm not really sure. The new dude like has a breakdown, the former NFL guy, and goes crazy like during one of the trainings. It turns out Raina was actually not doing anything shady, so she says she was working on an undercover project for Miranda, dealing with what happened with Charlie, who was kidnapped, so I don't know if we should believe her or not. Another piece of information we got from this episode is, I guess, that Liam slept with Alex, which we were trying to figure out last week in this video, and I guess that's what happened. I'm not sure, because they really didn't, explain that, but now they're saying that it did. Simon decides to burn down his house. Then he wants to come stay with Alex. And, wow. Really, nothing happened in this episode. At the end, the terrorist is calling Alex's cell phone, and Simon's like, we should trace it, so he plugs something into it so they can trace the call, but then it ends, so we never know what happened, so I guess we'll have to wait till next week. And did I miss something? Did something else happen that was super exciting? Because I pretty much fell asleep during this episode, and I hate that, and I don't want to invest myself in a new show, because this is still pretty new, and keep drudging on through more seasons if I don't like it. I mean, this is not Pretty Little Liars, which was a show that was really good, or pretty good for a while and then went bad. But this is a new show, and here we are it's going bad in the first season. So I would like to hear what you guys think about what I should do, or what you think, if you love it or whatever, if you because usually what I kind of tell myself is, if when I start a show, I want to finish out an entire season and then evaluate and be like, do I want to keep doing this or not? Because I did Fear the Walking Dead for a while, didn't like most of it, but finish out the season, I'm not going to do it again. So with this one, I would kind of like to finish out this season because maybe it'll get better. I do honestly want to know who the terrorist is, or terrorists are, so that kind of motivates me to keep going, but it's really hard. It's a struggle, and mainly just because nothing's happening and it's boring, and I'm very tired of them going back to the training scenes every episode and now trying to focus on new characters in these training scenes. I don't know. But if you love it, no offense. If you love it, hey, that's great. Why do you love it? If you agree with me, let me know why. But I'm just kind of like, I don't know. I'll probably, to be honest, finish the season, but I'm hoping it gets better because I don't know if it could get much worse. It's just, my main point or problem with it is it's just really, really boring, and I just really have lost interest. So, but anyway, I appreciate you watching this episode of Kellie TV. I always look forward to your feedback, and I will reply to all of your comments, and I will see you next time with hopefully a more exciting video on a show that I enjoy. We can only hope, right? Bye, guys.